United Citizen. This is Pacharee, and I'm with Entrepreneur Now, and today we're at GMASA conference. And with me is Maya from Twitter. Thank you so much for joining us.
No, thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
Yeah, it is. We have some questions for you. So
Sure.
The first one is, how does Twitter monetize?
Sure. Twitter as a consumer offering is a social platform. As a monetization platform, advertising is really our core offering. A bulk of our revenue comes from advertising. And we're a chosen platform for brand advertisers as well as app and performance advertisers.
Okay. Earlier we were talking about correlation. Could you share a little bit about that?
Yeah, we have, talking about performance advertisers and app developers in general, we find app owners wanting to grow their audience using advertising platforms like Twitter. One of the things we found is that there's a very strong correlation between people tweeting and the kind of about a certain app and the kind of installs that app sees. So we've had instances where we've anonymized certain apps' internal Twitter data and compared it and correlated it to App Annie's third-party external data on installs, and there's an amazing correlation. So the more an app developer gets their users talking about the app, that's seen by other users on Twitter, and it drives up the number of installs that the app sees.
Oh, okay, great. And what other stats could you share with us?
Sure. I think the one of the unique offerings that Twitter as a platform brings is Talkability. What we found is, particularly for the gaming industry, Twitter users are 72% more likely to talk about the games that they're using than an average internet user. So these are really core users. They're super users, if you will, that are willing to be brand ambassadors for games. Also, if I step back and look at it from a more general perspective, our audience across the globe is such that it has a higher propensity to 50% higher volume of app downloads are conducted by users on Twitter. So these are all stats that sort of really point towards a very mobile-heavy audience, a fairly talkable audience, and an audience that drives deeper engagement.
Okay. So for the app developers out there, could you share a bit about your pricing model?
Sure. From an advertising perspective, we let app developers, the typical models we see app developers work with us on are being able to bid in an auction. So ours is a second price auction model, and app developers typically bid on either clicks or bid on installs itself. And our algorithms are set up in such a way that they will optimize for either clicks or installs, and that choice is in the advertiser's hands.
Great. Thank you so much for giving us the time to interview you
Sure.
today. We hope
Pleasure
you enjoy.
being here. Thank you so much.
Enjoy the rest of the conference.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you guys again soon.